Good. Guess what?
What?
I started a collection this week.
You did? What are you collecting?
I bet you can't guess.
Pennies.
No.
Stamps.
No.
Are you gonna help me out or?
I'm wearing it. It's my bow collection.
Oh, your bow collection. That is really nice. You look great.
Thanks.
Most of the time people just wear one bows, but many bows there. That looks even better. 54?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Do you have them on the back of your head too?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. I'm excited about my bow collection.
Well, I brought a collection too. You want to see mine?
Yeah, what do you have?
I brought a pin collection I started at Oshkosh.
Oh, those are cool.
Aren't those fun? I really like them. It's not very big yet. I know some people have big pin collections, but
I like that sunflower one. It's pretty.
yeah, there's lots of cool ones. I like this one. It's a little girl, and she looks in the mirror, and she's a superhero.
Oh, that is cool.
I like that one a lot. Yeah. So I thought we could talk about the Collector Award today.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, so what is a collector, do you think?
Someone who has lots of kind of the same thing.
Right. Somebody who collects items that are the same. So maybe pennies or bows or buttons. There's lots of things people can collect.
Yeah.
And they can do it just for a hobby, or sometimes people collect things professionally.
Like what?
Well, coins are one of the things that people can kind of collect. And they trade those, and sometimes if you find a really valuable coin, it could be worth a lot of money.
Oh. Do you think any of my bows are worth a lot of money? Take a look.
I don't think, not the same thing as coins would. No.
Too bad.
They're really cool.
I thought so.
And probably more fun for you than collecting coins.
Probably true.
Yeah, so
My dad collects cars.
he does. Wow.
Yeah.
Those
My mom isn't exactly impressed by his collection.
Are there a lot of cars in your driveway?
Yes.
How many?
Some work, some don't. I think he has 6 so far.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Wow. Yeah, people collect all sorts of things. Well, let's talk about, what do you think 5 things are popular things that people collect? So we talked about coins.
Yep.
Stamps is another big one that people collect.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a stamp collection?
Not a very good one. I saw one, my brother started collecting. He has 3 stamps.
3 stamps. Buttons. Buttons are pretty popular.
I have a friend, and her mom collects pigs.
Pigs?
Pigs, like pig statues. Anything pig related.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, her name is Dakota. She lives in California.
Fun. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, what else? What are some other popular things that people collect?
You mean besides pigs?
Besides pigs. Are you thinking
And
of anything
bows?
else? And bows.
And cars. And
Oh, you know what?
baseball cards.
Baseball cards. That's a great one. Yeah, lots of people collect baseball cards.
Yeah.
And let's see. Grandma.
I bet they can't wear them in their hair though.
No, I bet they can't. Oops.
Lost one. Now it's 53.
Grim and Nancy, she likes to collect fabric.
Yes, I've seen her fabric collection and sewing machines. I think she collects sewing machines.
Do you think so?
I think so.
I think you might be right. She's got several of those.
Yeah.
Almost as many cars as your dad has.
That's probably true.
So, okay, good. So, we're going to go on a field trip.
Ooh, where are we going?
We're going to go listen to some people talk about the collections that they have.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
And then when we come back, we'll come back right here.
Okay, wait. Louie! Let's go on a field trip together. We're going to learn about collections. He's coming. He had to put his shoes on first. Hi, Mr. Mike.
Well, hello, Katie. How are you doing?
Good. I heard you had a cool collection.
You know, I do. I have a really, really neat collection.
What is it?
One of the many things that I collect are pennies. These are the folders that I use to collect my pennies in. And you can see...
Wait, I have tons of pennies. What is so special about pennies?
Well, you know, that's a really interesting question. Pennies are one of the easiest things to collect. Do you know why?
Why?
Because pennies can be found everywhere. People, you know, they look at a penny and they say, oh, it's only worth a cent. So often they don't even bother to keep the change in their pocket. So a lot of times you can be walking down the street and you can find a penny right on the ground.
Yeah, I feel like I find lots of pennies on the ground.
Yeah, that's really great. So it's a really easy thing to collect.
Yeah.
And they make these really great folders that you can collect, and they actually have all of the information about the different types of penny that you're looking to collect. So I'll show you the most recent book. This book right here goes from 1975 to 2013, and there are, when pennies are manufactured, they're coined, stamped out by the U.S. government.
Yeah.
They make pennies every year. And often they will mint, and that's another word for making coins. They will mint pennies in different places around the country.
Okay.
And so when you're collecting pennies, each year can have multiple types of pennies that you have to look for. So in this particular folder, you know, I've got a lot of spots filled out, but I've got a lot that I'm still trying to find.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a scavenger hunt.
It is. It's exactly like a scavenger hunt.
Do you use the gooschase app?
The gooschase app. You know, I've never used the gooschase app before, but maybe that's a really good idea.
You will this weekend.
Okay, that'll be fun. So when I collect pennies, I do it two ways.
Okay.
Sometimes if I have enough change that's built up in my car, or I've left it on my nightstand, you know, I throw the change in a cup or something.
That's very high tech.
And there's a lot more than pennies in here. But you know, I'll sort through them, and I'll try to find something that I think I don't already have in my collection. And you can look like this penny right here. Looks like it is from 2013. It is it's a no mint mark, which is actually I know is a penny I already have. So I throw it aside and call it good. The other way I collect pennies
You have a washer in there.
I do. It's a washer. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, things get stuck in your pocket and you don't realize it.
Okay.
So the other way that I sometimes will collect pennies is if I have change like quarters and nickels and dimes that I've collected, I will take 50 cents. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there's 75, $1 right there. Yeah. So I've got $1 in quarters See right here?
Okay.
You can see 4 quarters right there. Yeah, yeah. And then I'll take those to the bank and I'll say, can you give me $1 worth of pennies? And they come in these
Whoa,
rolls.
that's so cool.
And there are 50 pennies in each roll. And sometimes I'll get a roll of pennies and I won't find any in that I'm looking for. But sometimes I'll find 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 pennies that I don't already have in my collection.
Oh, that's
Yep.
neat.
And then when I'm all done, sometimes I'll get new rolls of paper rolls and I'll put the pennies in them, take them back to the bank, and exchange them for fresh rolls.
That sounds like fun.
It really is a lot of fun. And it's fun to just kind of look around and see what the different kinds and different rare types of pennies.
Some are shiny and some are not.
Yeah, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Pennies are an interesting coin in that they are made. They're one of the only coins that isn't made out of this silver material. Yeah, see, this is a quarter. This quarter was made in. Let's see if I can see the mark. I don't see the mark. 2013, just like the penny we had.
Oh, cool.
This coin is I don't know exactly what it's made out of, but it is coated in this silver metal.
Yeah.
And in quarters and nickels and dimes, they don't really change the way they look. For the most part they stay pretty shiny.
Right.
But pennies are a little bit different.
Yeah, I noticed that. They're a different
Pennies,
color.
They started out way back in the day, back in 1909. Actually, I think they made pennies even before then. They were made from copper. Completely made from copper. And copper is a metal that will corrode or will tarnish. And the penny.
Isn't that what the Statue of Liberty is made out of?
I'm not sure what the Statue of Liberty is made out of. It might be. It might be copper. So the newer coins on this side of the book are that nice shiny coppery color. But as you get closer to this side, these are the older pennies. You can see that over the years they brown. They go from this golden orangish color to this deep brown color, and that's just the metal. It actually corrodes over time, and it gets this brown.
Can you do
surface.
anything to make it shiny again?
There are things that you can do to make the penny shiny again. But the interesting thing about coin collecting is the coins are more valuable in their original condition.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you can have a coin that's really, really kind of like a brownish color, but as long as the marks and etchings on the coin, you can see the Abraham Lincoln here. If you can see all the fine detail, it's worth more than a coin that has been cleaned up.
Wow,
because
that's
collectors,
neat to know.
yeah, collectors want to see their pennies in their original condition, as long as they're not scuffed up and aren't dirty. Some of my pennies, like this one's kind of dirty, but some of the older ones are harder to find. So
Yeah, I bet.
yeah. So
What's your oldest penny?
My oldest penny is, let me see here. I have to go back and look. 1956, right here.
Ooh.
You can see it. This book I have fewer. The older the coins get, right here, the more rare they are. The fewer that are still around. People have them in collections and stuff. But 1956, this particular coin was minted in Denver. At the mint in Denver. Yep. And when they minted this coin, they minted 1.1 billion coins out of the Denver Mint that year in 1956. That is a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
And they've continued to mint. You know, some years they don't mint as many. Like in 1958, or yeah, 1958, they only minted out of Denver 801 million. So they didn't mint quite as many that year.
No.
The U.S. Treasury, they have some special formula that they use to figure out how many pennies they need to mint every year.
Interesting. What do they do with the old ones?
I think the old ones mostly stay in circulation, but over time pennies get lost. Have you ever been to like on vacation or something and you see a gas station where you can put 2 quarters in the machine and put a penny in the machine and turn a crank and it squishes the penny?
Those.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of pennies that get sacrificed to souvenirs like that. And over time, they just disappear. They get lost in couch cushions and cracks in different places, and so the U.S. government needs to replace those.
That makes sense.
Yep. Yep.
Well, thank you for talking to
Well,
us about
thank
your
you for
collection,
coming.
Mr.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, thanks for looking
That
at my
was
collection.
very interesting.
Yeah. So are you going to start collecting pennies?
I have a bow collection.
A bow collection?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen people that make things out of pennies. Maybe you could make a bow from pennies.
What? That sounds heavy.
Yeah, it might be. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was really fun.
That was great. I love that.
I didn't know about penny collections. Did you know about penny collections?
Not really, no.
The sky is the limit on things you can collect. All sorts of people collect all sorts of different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're going to start our collections now.
Oh, yay! Wait. I collect bows.
I see that, yeah. So we're going to save that bow collection for a little later in the award. But the first thing we're going to do is we need the gooschase app. Because we're going to collect geese.
I don't think my mom will like that very much.
The gooschase app is actually...
Maybe I can keep them in my dad's car collection.
There you go.
I don't think he would like that either, though.
The gooschase app is actually an online scavenger hunt that you can do. So what's going to happen is you can use that app to find things, take pictures of them, and then upload them so your friends can see them.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I want to do that.
Yeah, I think it will be really, really fun. So what you're going to do is on the gooschase app, inside that app, there are missions for you to find something that begins with each letter of the alphabet.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so let's see. What begins with A that you might be able to find?
Aardvarks.
Not in Vermont.
Apples.
Apple. How about B?
Bows.
There you go. Okay.
I got that one.
You got the idea. So you're going to take a picture of each of those things and then upload it to the app, okay?
Okay, I can do that.
All right. And then you're going to take those pictures, and that's going to be those 26 pictures are going to be your first collection.
Whoa, cool.
So you'll be all done with that. And then you need to come up with a second collection.
Like bows?
Like bows, or there's lots of things. You can pick whatever you want, and your parents won't be annoyed about, like geese. So ask your parents what they would be okay with you collecting.
Like pig figurines?
Pig figurines would be fine. Baby skunks would probably not be good.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think my mom would like that.
Yeah, probably even less than the geese.
Probably.
So, and then you're going to take your two collections and make a nice display and either send us a picture or post it on Facebook, or you can save it, and when you're ready to go back to church, you can bring it and show it to all the people at church, all the things that you've collected while you've been at home.
Oh, they would like that.
I think they would like that a lot.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. And then while you're showing people what you've collected, you need to show them your collection, but also explain something that you've learned while you've been collecting things.
Oh.
So,
Like that geese make bad collections.
geese make bad collections. I was thinking you could talk about different types of bows that go in your hair.
Oh,
So,
that's cool.
some of them have ribbon backs and some of them have kind of like little grippy teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could talk about that.
Some are big, some are small.
Right. So there's all sorts of things that you can learn and talk about. So learn something about your collection and let everybody know what that is.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound fun?
Uh-huh.
All right. I think we're going to really have a good time with this. Do you want to go grab your mom's phone and we'll do the Goose Chase app thing now?
Yes, let's go do that.
All right. Let's say goodbye.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Have fun.